Hi and welcome to my June TBR. In May I read a crap ton of books, so I'm not sure how this month is going to go, if I'm going to have a lot less or if I'm going to be on the same track, but I do know that I am busy almost every single weekend this month, so that may affect my reading. Not 100% sure. The first book I really want to read is Take Me On by Katie McGarry, which came out on May 27th, but my local Barnes & Noble hasn't gotten it yet. You sell books and are the only book retailer in my area. Get the books! So they're supposed to email me or call me once they get it in, and when they do, I will promptly go there to pick it up and then probably drop whatever I'm reading to read it. Additionally, I am still working on The Stone of Tears by Stone of Tears. No, by Terry Goodkind. I haven't been talking about these in my wrap up. Well, I'm not like finishing it, so I guess that makes sense. I got a lot of momentum. I'm already into June's section, and then the thing I'm probably going to pick up first, unless Take Me On comes in, is probably going to be the Summer I Turned Pretty series by Jenny Han. So that is The Summer I Turned Pretty, It's Not Summer Without You, and We'll Always Have Summer. And I kind of think that, I mean, these are pretty short, but they are pretty short and they're all around the same length, it looks like. So, and honestly, a book this size, and actually the font is a little on the bigger side, I could probably read each one of these in a day if I wanted. So, and I will probably start this today. I don't know, it depends on how motivated I am. We'll see. And I don't really know that much about the series. I haven't even really oh no, I think I did read the synopsis on the first one. But I know it's a trilogy. I'm pretty sure it takes place over 3 consecutive summers, and it takes place in like a beach town. And I've been really wanting to go to the beach and just have fun in the sun and everything, and I figure if I can't do that in real life, might as well do it in fictional life. I actually can go to the beach, I just choose not to. It's a drive. It's like a 30-minute drive for me to go to the beach, and then it would cost me $6, and that's just, I don't know if it's worth it or not. So for right now, I'll just go with the book version of the beach. The Battle of the Labyrinth by Rick Riordan, and this is the 4th book in the Percy Jackson and the Olympian series. I read The Titan's Curse last month. Really liked it. It's my favorite in the series. I mean, I liked the other 2 as well, but that one was really good. So I'm really excited to keep reading and know more, and I'm just liking the characters more and more, and I'm just excited to see what's going to happen. I won't tell you the synopsis because it's in a series, but I also have actually not read the synopsis. I didn't read it for The Titan's Curse either, so which just happened, but it worked out really well for that one, so I'm just not going to for this. Next is a book I bought when it released, but I've been like putting off reading it, and that is The King by J.R. Ward, and this thing is huge, because I figure if I read City of Heavenly Fire, what is this? Nothing. Actually, I'm just curious, how many pages is this? Not even 600. What is this? This is nothing. This is the most recent book in the Black Dagger Brotherhood series by J.R. Ward, and I've read all of the other books in the series. I own most of them. The ones I don't own are really the ones I don't like. It's an adult paranormal romance series that follows vampires, but the vampires are a little different from your traditional vampires. They can feed on humans, but their sustenance really comes from feeding on other vampires, particularly vampires of the other sex. So if you're a male vampire, you need to feed on female vampires. And the Black Dagger Brotherhood is a group of warriors who protect the vampires. And this is about the king, who is Wrath, and this follows, I mean, these books usually have more than one plot going on, but the romantic plot is about Wrath and Beth, who are the main characters from the first book in the series, which is honestly why I've been putting it off. Because if they have a book, that means there's going to be issues in their relationship. I don't want there to be issues. I just want them to be happy, and have a baby, and be healthy. Next is Crown of Midnight by Sarah J. Maas. I read Throne of Glass like 2 or 3 months ago, I think, and I do want to keep reading. I did really like the story, but since the series is just getting started and it's going to be a longer series, I kind of want to like ration my enjoyment of it my plan is to read this month, and then I own the novella bind up. So I want to try and read after this month, read one of the novellas every month, and then at that point the third book should be out or coming. I think it'll have already been out, and then I can read that. I'm just trying to, like, I'm scared I'm going to really like these and I'm going to be sad that I don't have books. I'm so used to marathoning series and not being so, like, into a series at the beginning. Next are two books I've been putting off for a while, and they are Angel and Nevermore by James Patterson. And these are the final two books in the... These are the last two books in the Maximum Ride series by James Patterson, which I haven't read any books in that series since the book prior to Angel came out, which was Fang, which I believe was my junior year of college, so like 4 or 5 years ago, something like that. And I should probably reread them because I really don't remember that much. I basically remember one thing, and it's something that really bothers me, that's why it's stuck with me. But it's 6 books to reread, and even though they're fast-paced, that's just a lot. I don't have time for that. So I'm going to just go into these. I may reread the very end of Fang just to, like, sort of remind myself, but I'm sure it'll be okay. I remember the basic concept of the books, and I feel like I can't go look on the internet because I could potentially be spoiled for these books. But it is time I finish the series. Next is Amy and Roger's Epic Detour by Morgan Matson. And people have just been talking about Morgan Matson a lot lately. I'm sure partially because she just had a book come out. But in the past I had heard a lot about her as well, and I own this and Second Chance Summer, but I thought that I think that one's a little more sad. So I figured this would be a good one, and it's a little shorter. And I believe it's about a girl that's moving cross country after her father passes away, and she ends up going on a road trip, and he has to come with her because, like, she can't drive or something. I don't know. And it's supposed to be really cool, and my understanding is that there's, like, yeah, there's, like, pictures and stuff, so it's going to be, like, a fun road trip book. And the last book on my TBR for June is Wedding Night by Sophie Kinsella, and hold on, let me reread the synopsis and see if I still think what I think. Okay, so I feel like it's kind of hard to explain, but it kind of feels like My Best Friend's Wedding, where there's these two people and they have a pact that if they're not married by a certain age, which is apparently 30, which I'm 25, and I mean, I hope that I'm married by the age of 30, but I feel like that's really early to make a commitment to, like, marry somebody that you're not in love with. Maybe 40 I would understand, but 30, you're still young. You've got a lot of life left to live. I mean, you do at 40 too, but 30 is just really young. So they make a deal to get married if they're both single at 30, and it seems like they're gonna go do that, but his friend, I believe, isn't supportive, and so I'm guessing that's who the love interest actually is. I don't know. I've actually heard some mixed reviews about this book, and I actually like the paperback cover of this more. I almost bought it the other day at Walmart, and I was like, no, I already own that book. That's freaking ridiculous to do. The paperback cover is, like, blue. It's just really cute. It's, like, the same basic picture. It's just a blue background instead of the yellow one. Yeah, I've heard some mixed reviews, but Sophie Kinsella has never disappointed me. My least favorite book by her is Can You Keep a Secret, and I still enjoy that one, and I've reread it multiple times. So clearly not disappointed, so I'm sure I will at least enjoy it. And so I think that's, like, about-ish 10 books, somewhere around there. And based on last month where I read over 20 books, I'm assuming I will read more, but this is really all I have planned. And like I've said before, a TBR doesn't mean anything to me. I will change my mind if I want, but I will hopefully get to these, and hopefully some others as well, because I'm trying to really destroy my TBR shelf this summer. What are you planning on reading in June? If you have any suggestions for me, let me know down in the comments, and thanks for watching. Bye!